Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video is video presentation number 5. So we're going to be talking about activism in today's video, specifically the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists strike, otherwise known as the SAG-AFTRA strike. This had happened during the later half of the year of 2023. So you might know it as the Actors Guild strike, which I will refer to it as that in this video for simplicity's sake. We will also mention Jonah Berger's STEPS framework, STEPPS. I've discussed those in previous videos. We'll just be mentioning a few of those as to how they are involved to some extent, like by association, with the Actors Guild strike. So, okay, first thing, triggers. When you think of Hollywood or studios or big companies or anything like that, you probably think of your favorite films, movies, artists, things like that that came from those kind of places. Favorite actors, anything. Now, with the Actors Guild strike, part of it was because they weren't getting paid enough, or they weren't getting good working conditions. This isn't just the actors, it's people behind the scenes. So writers, editors, producers, extras, prop masters, you name it. It caused a lot of struggle within those work fields, which made it harder to keep work. On top of that, you had the potential danger of AI taking jobs from people, which is not a very good thing, especially with how people are the ones that leave such a mark in film and everything else. So next we'll talk a little bit about emotion. That was another one that was involved. So the people that are behind the scenes or on screen or behind writing your favorite book or your favorite animation, those people work tirelessly with the passion that they have for whatever project it is, and are able to create those emotions on screen or on paper that you feel. You're able to connect to characters, relate to situations or anything else. And with the cutbacks that they had and the arrangements that those people had, made it difficult to do their jobs well. On top of that, and even meet ends meet. On top of that, you had AI, which was able to kind of do the same as what they were doing, which put their jobs at more risk. This is one reason they had the strike. For public, this is going into the same thing. You've seen AI in a whole lot in the past few years. So from ChatGPT, from like writing stuff, to making like images like on your phone or with Google or anything like that, or even to deep fakes that are like on YouTube or any social media platform nowadays. There's so many things that AI can do, which poses even a bigger threat for actors, writers, people within the film industry. That's what they do for a living. And just one of the downsides is that AI doesn't have that same impact. When I say downside, I mean of using AI, the fallbacks of it. There's not that same authenticity with AI. So you look at an image that is like, let's say, using an actor's face, which is a violation of privacy, or their voice, same thing, violation of privacy. Something will look kind of off. Or if you have them create this big elaborate background and situation around, or even writing, there's just something that's off. It's never fully genuine. That's something that AI just can't do, that people can't. And that's one reason as well that the Actors Guild strike was there, why they went on strike, to keep their jobs and to be able to say, we need boundaries for these things. We need to have a pay raise because we can't survive on this. And we need AI not to be a risk of taking our jobs. There needs to be rules around it. And lastly, stories, which I've just touched on. So many people that are within these kinds of work fields and everything else have a life, have obligations. The stories and emotions and everything that you feel or see when you go read a book that you really like, go see a film that you like, even play video games that have some sort of storyline to them, even if it's as simple as it may sound. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes, and everyone has a life that they work on and work with and just try to sustain. All those things and the passions that the people behind the scenes have for film and writing and animation and everything else, they can't be sustained with just AI. It can't be sustained with not enough pay to be able to work against inflation and everything else. And they cannot work in unworkable conditions that are even dangerous for people. That's one reason that this strike was such a big deal. It was to help the people that create things that we've known and loved be able to still do their jobs and be able to support themselves and their families. So, with all this, we've covered the Actors Guild strike and some of the steps that were involved in it. And that's kind of a wrap up. I know it's kind of sudden, but we did talk about triggers, emotion, public, and stories within those. And if you got this far, name your favorite mythological creature, just so I know you've watched this far. Anyway, I will see you guys in another video, and I hope that you guys can share and like and subscribe and follow for more content. Bye!